Hey everybody, and welcome back to NDSU Football on NCAA 26. Your North Dakota State Bison are coming off a terrible loss to the Aztecs. Recruiting's not going great. The gameplay's not going great. Nothing's going great. And in fact, I would argue nothing's even going well, let alone great. But hey, maybe we can get back on track here as we travel to Logan, Utah to take on the Utah State Aggies. Utah State's having a really rough go at it, right? They are 1-6. They just fired a gun in the background. That's scary. And we're going with like these alternative all-white unis, and I kind of like them. I kind of dig the look. I think if I could change anything, I would have. Hey, look at 2 drops last week for Mackey. Yeah, those were big drops, by the way, too. Those were game-changing drops. I think if I could change something, I would give us green pants. I think green pants with these white tops would look pretty swell. As Taylor Lewis, the new starting quarterback, finds Myron Wright. Brings in the reception 7-yard gain, and he now moves to the slot. We're going to go back-to-back Myron Wright receptions. Picks up the first down, 14 yards on the first 2 plays, and that's what we need. We need to get back to, like, moving the ball efficiently. And when we did last week, the Aztecs, I mean, we got 24 points on them last week, and they're a good team. Compared to this Aggies team, they were a really good team, right? We actually got 24 points in the last 2 games, so hopefully that will be the way this game goes, too. I don't know about the Aggies offense. We'll see if they can keep up with this high-powered Bison team. But I will say I made a change with corner coming in. Chester McDonald is just doesn't really have it. So I booted him from the lineup, and I have oh my goodness. And I have Antonio Corner as the 3rd down back, which means he's going to be getting a lot of the shotgun passes. Bisons, that's not right. Bison are forced to punt on their first drive. It's an awful punt. It goes out at the 29. Utah State Aggies take over. Last week, our defense allowed 35 points. We're not able to stop the passing attack of the Aztecs whatsoever. The rushing attack was stunted, but it was the passing attack that got us. So let's see if the Aggies learn anything from that, as their first RPO goes for 3 yards. An RPO is both a run and a pass option, right? Second down is a pass play, and zone is left completely abandoned by Josh Blue, or maybe it was Darren Floyd. One of the 2 backers were supposed to be back there, and he abandoned it to stand in my zone because everybody on my team is retarded. Tight end makes a reception. Aaron Tyson misses the tackle. And there's an injury. That's pretty cool. I'd like more of that, please. I'm just kidding, of course. That I don't want more of that. RPO goes to the wide receiver, making it 3rd and inches. First Aggies drive kind of in danger right now. This is going to be a run play, though. Like, it's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback makes a man miss, makes a second man miss, and I guess it was a hit stick. Aaron Tyson is fucking terrible, so, whatever. It is what it is. This quarterback has got a little bit of scramble ability as he hands off up the middle, and our defense is just completely moved off their spot. It's almost like we're an FCS team playing in the FBS or something, you know? That's kind of what it feels like right now. As this run play to the right side. Man, that's the second injury that player has had on this drive. Maybe stay out for a while, buddy. We're bringing everybody down to the line, playing press on the left side. If this is a pass, we're in trouble. Nope, it's a run play up the middle, and it loses a single yard. And now we go double A gap blitz. Live and die by the blitz. That's my mantra. Live and die by the blitz. Aggies quarterback fires it over the middle. Was it caught? Yeah, it was caught. All right, so we'll have 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it. That's a ballsy decision. But I guess when you're 1-6 and you're playing an FCS team, you make ballsy decisions. That running back is totally open. Oh, he goes in motion. Nice. It's going to be a pitch to him, and it's going to be stopped. Bison defense force a turnover. Man, they're what are they, coached by me over there? Ha 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 ha. As Taylor Lewis is going to have to just throw that one away. I thought for a second Taylor had enough speed to get to the outside. He did not. He did not have enough speed to get to the outside. Aggies defense looking pretty good out there, but only in comparison to us, right? As Foster goes up the middle, gain of 3. So as the season drags on here, and we're coming to the close, right? Only 4 games left. The Aggies, oh, wide open guy, and it's just overthrown. Oh my lord, dude, are you kidding me? Gosh darn it. I mean, players just don't get more open than this. Aiden White just, I mean, I don't think he scores a touchdown. But, yeah, Lewis just missed him. Anyways, as we're coming to the end of the season, there's 4 games left, right? We are 3-5. I don't know how this is going to go. We have San Jose State. Obviously, the Aggies are... They're not bad, obviously. 1-6. You're kidding me. You're just fucking kidding me. Like, how... Our defense is... We just have no pass defense. That's just what it comes down to. Our ability to run with wide receivers and knock balls away, it just doesn't exist. We need sacks, or they just pass right over. There's just nothing. Another wide open receiver. See, again, and this is what the Aztecs learned last week, finally, in the second half, to just pass it over and over and over. And I don't know why the Aggies didn't start off with this. Not that their quarterback is, you know, at the same level as the Aztecs quarterback. But you just got to keep throwing it, man. Anyways, as I was saying, we got Utah State in this particular game. Episode 11 next week will be Colorado State, right? And then we got San Jose State. So a bunch of state teams, which are not necessarily the best out there. And then we end the season at Colorado. Colorado will beat us by 50 points. We cannot hang with Colorado. As their quarterback is deciding to keep the ball and is taken down by Greg Hopkins. Good job, Gregory. So that's a for sure loss. Colorado is for sure loss. So that's 6 losses on the season. Tight end makes a tough catch. 3rd and 3. San Jose State is a 69 overall. Oh boy, nice sack there. Up the middle, number 95 got in the backfield. Is that Payne? No, that's Alexander Wolf who got in there, and they're set up for a field goal. Anyway, so San Jose State is a 69 overall. They have a 71 overall defense, though. So, are we able to beat a 69 overall team? Because we're struggling right now. Utah State is a 71 overall, and we're in a dogfight right now with them, right? We also have Colorado State, which is a 71 overall team as well. So, like, this is the competition level for the rest of the until we get beat by the Colorado. So what I'm saying is we need to burn off 3 wins in a row here, right? Utah State, Colorado, and San Jose, and get to 6-5, and maybe compete for a bowl, right? Because we will definitely get our asses handed to us by Colorado. And there's not a whole lot that can be done about it, because Colorado is, what are they, an 86 overall team? Caden Salter is just killing people. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. As Finn Jackson drops it, and we are forced to punt again, but we're not going to. See if I can get White open here to the left side. Aiden White does come open. He does make the... No, he drops it. All right, well, Aggies take over at R41. Big pressure, but they have a... I mean... Okay, whatever. Ito Scott was able to get in there and cause an incompletion on 1st down. We get a sack on 2nd down. And that was actually Nelson Payne getting in there and causing disruption. 3rd and 14. What are we doing here? We're causing an incomplete pass. Leo Sams, good job, buddy, getting out there. So our 4th down failure turns into no big deal at all as I boot this one out of the back of the end zone. Should I try Caleb Hoffner? Should I chuck him out there for a few series just to see what happens, because Taylor Lewis, rather. I always called him Taylor Scott. That's not his name. Taylor Lewis is having a pretty rough game to this point, missing wide open players and just overall not doing real well. Big sack off the left side. That was the cornerback running in unblocked and just killed Taylor. See if Lewis can pick up some of the yards he just lost. He's going to fire center of the field. Should have been intercepted. There was about 16 blue jerseys around that player. Here comes a blitz, and Taylor Lewis is sacked again. Alrighty, Taylor gets to sit down. 2nd and 18 here. Aggies offense looking to extend their lead, and it's gonna be an incompletion. Very strange looking incompletion there. There's a pitch play, and the pitch didn't go anywhere really. So 3rd and 18. Let's back the cornerbacks up here. Oh, it's gonna be a screen play. Oh, they got us. They got us good. That running back muscles his way into... Oh, no, it's 4th and inches. Oh, they're going to punt it. This might be a fake, though. I'd fake it. Can they fake out of this formation? If I was them, I'd fake it, because you're 1 and 6, and it's 3-0 against an FCS team, right? Who the hell cares? Chester McDonald walks it forward, and I think I said this before I stopped recording. Yeah, Hoffner's taking over. Hoffner's left-handed. He's got a little bit more speed. He's a 64 overall quarterback, though. He's not very good, and he takes a sack on 1st down. I don't know how this Utah State team is stopping us this effectively, as they call their first time out. I will say Utah State does have a 74 overall defense, which is only like 2 points lower than nice play there. Holy smokes. We're going to call our first time out. Yeah, it's only 2 overall points lower than the Aztecs, so I guess their defense isn't trash. I don't know why they're 1 and 6 I mean, I guess it's because their offense isn't very good. We're able to hold them to 3 points here as corner scampers, picking up 9 yards out of the backfield. What are we thinking here? Play action, running up the middle. There goes Hoffner. We're going to go hurry up again. Hurry up again. See how it's not hurrying up? Okay, cool. Very confused. Why won't it let me do hurry up sometimes? Just sometimes it just decides not to. We're under 30 seconds to play here. Hoffner with like the worst play action animation I've ever seen, but he's going to fire down the field. Wide open receiver. Touchdown. Myron Wright. Whew. Caleb Hoffner. I mean, that was the worst play action I've ever seen, but it worked well enough. And then rolling to his right, the left-handed kid was able just to yuck it up. And Myron Wright comes down with it. And that is your halftime score. 3-7. Aggies getting the ball starting the 3rd quarter here. RPO, and he's going to hand it off. Darren Floyd stopping that back before he picks up any positive yardage. Going back to the double A-gap blitz here. It's going to be another RPO, wide open receiver. Ito Scott burned on the left side. He's able to stop it from being a touchdown, but that was a pretty ugly play, which is most of our plays from our defensive backfield. As it switched me on, I miss a tackle. I think it was technically a fumble at the end of that play, but it went out of bounds. So. Whatever. 1st and 10, ball at the 40. Aggie offense looking good coming out of the locker room. They must have had a little bit of a chit chat with their boys as Leo Sams stops the back from picking up any positive yards again. Hey, keep throwing it. Why are you not throwing it? Like, we have no pass defense whatsoever. It's all run defense for our team. Firing it right side. Tight end brings it in, picks up 2. His name is Brock without a K. B-R-O-C. That is awful. Going zone on 3rd and 9. See who gets beat here. Let's take a look. Going to be me? Is it going to be me? No, it's going to be a sack. Left side of the defensive line holds strong. J.J. Brown getting in the backfield, forcing the Aggies to punt. Aggies punter puts this one into the end zone. And we'll be starting from the 20. Caleb Hoffner hands it off to Chris Foster, who was really quiet in the first half. This Aggies defense has been putting up a wall, and that's something we need to stop in the second half here, right? We need to start punching through the defense the best we can, at least. I don't know how well it's going to work as we go 5 wide. Myron Wright brings in the reception. Does he? Yes, he does. He picks up the first down with it. Antonio Corner checks in the game. Hoffner is going to be looking for him. Out of the backfield, Corner, who has 91 speed, and he scampers forward to the first, for the first down. I should have said for a first down. Hoffner puts Bryant in motion. Hoffner fires. Bryant. What was that animation? Bad. That's what that animation was. That animation was bad. Hoffner taking the snap, stepping up. He breaks a sack, and he's able to scamper forward, making this a very reasonable 3rd and 3. I like Jackson here. I like Mackey. Mackey's totally uncovered. Let's get Mackey going outside. Can you cut that a little bit shorter? Hoffner fires. Mackey receives it. He picks up the first down. I don't know why they're not covering Quincy Mackey on some of these routes. Like Quincy, I know he's a blocking tight end. I mean, he can catch from time to time. Not when we need him. Awful throw. Awful animation. Bison looking to extend their lead here, and they're going to need some play as Hoffner is chased down, and he's hit, and he's sacked. Big injury on Caleb Hoffner. I don't like that. All right, so it's 3rd and 10. Gavin McAllister checks in. We're going to do an RPO here, but it's basically just a run play. as our Monte Wilson is not able to get out there and do a whole lot of anything. Yeah, shoulder bruise. Hoffner will be back soon. Let's try to boot this thing through. Oh goodness! Just too much power, and it affected the accuracy. I had it though, as the Aggies take over from the 32. Another low-scoring game. We love that. Way to go, guys. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Aggies trying to make this a 10. Ooh, run play actually is successful there, picking up 1 yard. Running back was able to shoot through the line. Now they go 5 wide. All right, there you go, boys. Now you're starting to get it. Now you're starting to get a little bit. We can't run with you. Yep, hey, look at that. Wide open receiver on the left side. Goes zone. Running play up the middle. Josh Blue shuts it down. Loss of 3. 2nd and 13. What are we thinking here, fellas? Oh, another Edo Scott reception allowed. Shocking. The sun has now set in Logan, Utah. 4th quarter begins with a big 3rd down conversion. Tyson turned around. Might as well not even be out there. Aggies offense looking pretty good right now, despite, just on this drive, all right? As their tight end picks up 4. Zach McGee making the stop. The ball at the 17. The longer this drive goes, the more health Caleb Hoffner should have, though. I think that's good, as that tight end comes open again. Leo Sams allows a big one. And here's another thing that pisses me the hell off. Every time their receivers are hit, they fall forward, and they pick up an extra 1 or 2 yards. Every time my guys meet contact, they're just killed. They just stop on a dime, right? And I don't understand. I just don't get it. It's so frustrating. Like that play there, when their tight end catches it, and then just keeps rumbling it all the way down the field. It's so stupid, as this RPO bounces off the receiver's head and hits the ground. What are we thinking here? This might be a run play up the middle. If they're smart, they would chuck it, but this might be... No, yeah, they're going to throw it. And they aren't going to throw it, as they get sacked, and they're going to be forced to kick a field goal, or attempt a field goal. He'll make this. This is easy. But unless Petrie can get a block going. He had a block earlier this season, and he does it again. Petrie blocks it, and it's recovered. That is number 19. That's Elijah Jones, and Elijah Jones will be taking this one to the house. I don't like this animation at all. I was trying to get a thumbnail with a fun animation. I was not able to get one. You know, a thumbnail like this would be pretty fun, but I don't think that's going to happen. 85 yards for Elijah Jones, running that thing back after Petrie blocks it. And Aggies are, I mean, they're feeling the heat now, right? Like, they got to score, let's score 11 points in 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Although, they're going against our defense, so never say never. Big sack there. J.J. Brown off the right side, unblocked. Third sack of the game for J.J. And the Bison defense force a 3rd and 12. Got to get in the backfield quick again. It's going to be a fire. Oh, my goodness. Aaron Tyson unbelievably makes a play on that pass. 4th and 12. Who's going to allow it? I'm going to guess it's going to be Ito Scott. That's my guess. Ito Scott allows it on this play. Mark it. Put it down. Go to Vegas. Nope. It's going to be Tyson again. And Tyson is able to disrupt the pass. Your Bison take over at the 25. We're just going to run it with Foster and then kick a field goal. That's going to be the plan. Or Foster scores a touchdown. Those are it. That's your options. 8 rushes, 50 yards. Gavin McAllister is still taking snaps. First time in a couple of games that the kid's seen any on-field action. Probably should have put Taylor Lewis back in. Ooh. Oh, he did. He got the first down. I was going to say this is a decision to make, but yeah, he got the first down. I probably should have put Taylor Lewis back in, considering he started the game. But he was having a really rough go at the beginning, right? So maybe this time on the bench has been good for Gavin. 3rd and 4. McAllister hands it off. Corner up the middle, and he is stopped. Aggies call another timeout. They want us to go for this. Really? I forget who the quarterback is, though. The quarterback is Not Good McGee. Gavin McAllister, under center, takes the snap, drops back, fires it. White makes the reception, breaks a tackle. Robert White sets us up with a 1st and goal from the 4. And let's just get Foster up the middle some more here. Yep, Foster up the middle. Stopped. 2-minute warning. Pete Hofstede, left side, or right side rather, messed up the touchdown call. Pete Hofstede goes off the right side, scores a touchdown, does a fun little dance. Technically this will be a blowout, that's fun. Interception there. I have not been commentating for minutes, but this is a legacy game for Elijah Jones as he has his 1st interception. He also had a touchdown, a return touchdown earlier in the game. Gavin McAllister takes the snap, fires, center of the field. Mike Simmons makes the reception. And that'll do it for the game, ladies and gentlemen. 24-3. The Bison win. I mean, it does feel a little better with all the losses we've had this year that we finally get a win. But this is a 1-win, 7-loss Aggies team, right? So, you know, how good do you really feel about it? Especially when it was so close for so long. Caleb Hoffner, 6 of 9 and a touchdown, 88 yards. Taylor Lewis, 6 of 13 for 42 yards, benched. And then Gavin McAllister got out there and did a little nothing. 66 yards on 14 carries for Chris Foster. Nobody else really had. I guess Caleb had that nice break sack run. 68 yards on 5 receptions and a touchdown from Myron Wright. That 42-yard bomb was beautiful. 1 interception by Elijah Jones. The senior got it. 3 sacks for J.J. Brown. Sack and a half for Kane Henderson. Sack and a half for Alexander Wolf. Half a sack for Josh Blue and Nelson Payne. 3 tackles for loss for Leo Sams and J.J. Brown. Total of 9 tackles for Zach McGee leads the team. J.T. Lloyd, 1 for 2 in the field goal department. And your NDSU Bison get the first victory. They need to rip off 3 in a row here, and they got the first one down. Let's just peek into recruiting here momentarily. We're still in first with Charles Webb, but I don't like the way this is going. Okay, I think we're going to be in the top 3, and I think K-State will probably be the one that With that week 14 visit, though, I'm not feeling good about that. DeAndre B, I mean, we're in a dogfight here, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna get 50 points next week because our boy Dwayne Cole should be our first commit. That would be exciting. Andre Hawley looks very good as well in terms of becoming a Bison. We got 50 points in this 3-star center, and I don't think so. I just don't think so. He's going to North Carolina. So let's pull all of the points off of him. Dump it into Zaire Parker here. Not great grades for this guy. Conference championships an F, and program tradition is also an F. So not great. But yeah, recruiting is done. This video's over. 5-4. We need to beat Colorado State next week, and then we need to beat San Jose State. But those are tall tasks, as your Bison are struggling to get anything moving. Hey, our first recruit, Dwayne Cole, Eureka, Missouri kid, coming in to play quarterback for your Bison. Hell to the yeah, brother. Hell to the yeah. And we got another recruit too, Andre Hawley, a big wideout. Sweet. I'm so excited about those two. We go to third with DeAndre B, but we're going to be able to dump some. Oh, we go up to D- for championship contender. That's interesting. We're going to be able to dump some massive points into some of the kids that we're scouting here. Anyways, regardless of any of that, you guys have a great night. God bless.